诶，是什么呢？来了，老弟。当你认识的角色。哦，教授想要叫我干嘛？过来我这边找我。从我们古灵阁找到的那个盒子里面，我发现了某样东西。然后嘞，直接去找他们。好的。武林教授，我来了。教授，哎，我怎么一天不好有点 K 的？哎，这边。
Off on another adventure, are we?
这个，弄掉保护机咯。哎，这边。哎，我不去到位，好像对对哦。哇，横冲直撞！哇，还要转哦，我要吐了。我要慢慢走了，有点想约出来。好晃哦！哇，哦，这个是那个哎，侧边的那个走廊而已。哦，怎么这么远？教授是在哪？那个小角落吗？教授，我快跑吐了！教授，救命！这边，扣扣扣！哦，不是啊，我以为到了，怎么还没到啊？救命！这样点个火，点个火。哎，不是有那个吗？你是在哪里？哎，还是这个？也没有啊。那个标不知道在哪一点哎。
Revelio，
好像没有，没看到，瞎了。跑跑跑，向前跑！找到那有传送点，我刚就传过来了，还在那里跑。天才！教授，我好累，我不应该走路过来的，教授。哇哦！教授，我先摸个箱子。这个什么方格？不知道是什么方格，怎么没看到？哇！哦，进来他的小房间喽。啊，我怎么是坐在地上？哦，过个动画我就坐在地上了，什么意思？
I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor.
他自己想要偷偷把我干掉，
Ranrock was in
好
Hogsmeade
坏。
with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
看一下，
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
yes
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of
Oh.
Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
霍格华兹的小秘密地
A
方。
restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate
go?
your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But
不
if
可
our
能这么
experience
好，
in
今天还有
Gringotts,
台可以看。
let alone what happened to Miriam,
不可能有人现在起
it's that
床的
the
吧
path？we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work
还
with
是根
Professor
本就
Hecat
没
a bit
睡？
before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the
贝
library
尔啊，
be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
他不知道是没
Perhaps
睡
we
还
are
是起
only
床。
after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
真地
I'll
名
let Professor Hecat know to
好好
expect you.
好，真有你的。找赫卡特 ，OK。这个教授很忙很忙。你现在是很干哦，这么晚都不睡的。去啊去啊！等一下，我先看地图，学乖了，先看能不能传。还真有，但是这个哪个比较近啊？啊，看不出来哪个比较近。这个一句 dead body over my dead body， 好老，好老的东西出现了。哇，冲冲冲！
Only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
那表情超好笑。教授，我来啊，教授！我靠，后面把酒也太
I'm
恐
here
怖了。
about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency
把人内心说错
defensive magic
了。
assignments. As such, you are to learn
没有啦，
incendio,
不
the
会
fire
信了
making
吧？
spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary,
点燃火
defending
炬。
against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds
Oh.
versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall
好
begin
好
working
骚，
on
好好
incendio.
骚。
You know where to find me once you've finished.
啊，赢得2局交错的魔杖。我要去哪里赢？跟路肯布莱特比。哦，他的名字叫布莱特比，我看成布莱特比一起，很傻了。对于一系列咒语组合的练习。哦，朗里达，哦，好远哦。啊，这里没有那个，没有开，点一下。那这里有吗？这里有，那先飞着。结果。哦，好亮！哦，它这个都是旋转楼梯，3D 晕的不会吐死吗？嗯。哎，它怎么又是这里？ 哎呀，哪个时间啊？冲啊，跑起来！哇哇！哎呦，嘿嘿嘿！想看个风景，差点让波特跌倒。波特跌倒，笑死！哎呀，啊！我想说什么东西？哎呀，皮皮鬼，好恶哦！吓到我了，进来照，等下被他吓到。先跑，先跑。棒！
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there.
啊？你干啥？啊，这个为什么突然亮？什么意思？不懂哎。
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist
主播
once
啥
and
时
for
候
all.
出贴图？
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
没有贴图，
Interested?
我不会。啊，我这应该好像是要加哎。
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I
对啊，我不是很
Besides,
想
in
加
cross
的
ones,
时候。
you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
右下那个是那个是免费的鸡蛋脸的。
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
新手回合，有一点。使用控制咒语来突破黄色护盾。还有什么目标锁定？还是大血剑，让你无需瞄准即可追踪。哦 ，OK， 应该 OK 吧？
Accio! That's all you've got? Leviosa!
Oh.
Accio! Protego! Accio!
不懂哎，没看懂我在玩什么。
Pity more
哇，好
people
帅！
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's
Oh,
strong
okay.
competition ahead, but
不知道我在干嘛，但是
you
打
could
赢。
be the next team champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
确实，真的好帅。
Hope to see you back here again.
看看这个小脸庞，看看这个白的发光的皮肤。来，再打一把，别走，别走。
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round
Hello,
of Crossed Wands all
Lucan.
set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
没
Brilliant.
办法，一定要过2次才会让我走。我要组队。
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
哎呦，换2个，看起来
Apologies in advance.
啊，怎么是3个？啊？怎么是2打3啊？强力、速前、突破弹指、护盾。OK， 弹指。
Accio.
哎呀，
There goes. Accio. Accio. Levioso.
我一直帮 NPC 打。
Act like a winner.
Accio. Accio. Protego. Accio.
哎，我没看到。
Accio. Protego.
哎，你是那个啊？哇，没看到。我队友怎么没了啊？看到紫色圈圈，好想吃
Glad
葡
there's some
萄
bacon
软
in
的
that round. Care to go again?
挺正常的。
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
什么声音？我对啊，我刚刚不是对紫色点速前都没。
Protego. Levioso. There goes
哎，
my
没
way.
看到。
Levioso. Protego. Accio.
Find the one.
直接给他2棒，
More people can't watch the duels.
真的，气。
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
多食，多吃。
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
也
That would be
是，
wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
落地之前
If
释
you
放
need to
所有
stop
咒语。
practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
哦，哎，这
Accio.
个
Excellent form.
Levioso.
Good one.
胳膊，好像那只乖狗狗哦。
Levioso.
啊，按错了。
Keep trying.
对啊，我多点了。
Accio.
That's it!
这样我都不敢按快，怕我按多。
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
他是那个吧，夸夸团的人吧？
Assignment's all finished.
好好笑。应该可以去找那个教授了吧？对，直接就是一个挥过去。哎，怎么按不到旗子啊？还是死点对吧？不错啊，那里没旗子吗？嗯，有。 应该是，哎，怎么出来啊？这地图真的偏难用。啊，喝口水，水。啊，我应该可以直接跳下去的时候，刚刚我在还在那里乖乖的，
Me?
我可以走，没办法，就是好学生。
I trust
Rebellion.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you
Eh,
and that
为什
you
么没
found
照到？
success in your endeavors.
教授，
I
快
finished
给
all
我
of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember,
那应该是很多同事都进医院了，被火烧了。
concentrate and keep your
触击。
wand steady.
活火烧。且需要将装备到位置去。哦，
Good work.
怎么想都是这个修理的要被换掉。对啊。噔噔噔噔噔。我不是已经放了吗？怎么还要我添加呢？哎，按错了。T， 我就已经放了呢，我已经放了哦。然后我再拖100次是吗？嗯，要我拖几次？对啊，是怎样？我已经放了呢，还是什么意思？又要使用那种哎，哇，哎这个强，哎呦，老师不会介意的吧？不会有老师介意的吧？哎，是要去哪里啊？突然有点，哦，上面了。哎，我只是在换位置而已呢，真的。
I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all.
嗯，前面有个箱子哦。
would you say that? Just to be cruel.
Not at all.
那购买箱子在哪里？那里有箱子。
Revelio.
他吓到我了。喂，哎，我靠，不能跳哎！哎呦，还要人家乖乖的下去。对啊，这里是什么东西？哦，那个支线，小支线。扣，老鼠我来喽！
there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I was a
小
student
天
of
狼
my
星
Your schedule will wait
老天
indefinitely
狼
as will
星
your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
他好凶凶哦！
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor,
老师带学生去禁书区哦，
It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster
好好
further.
笑。
I shall find you when I've
真的。
completed whatever toils I must endure.
行吧，那我先去找他啦。嘿，就不让我填。那
Revelio.
箱子到底在哪里啊？都没有哎、这是什么？我的行程。哇，校长，好扯哦！校长把我这么好的那个啥，那个很厉害的学生叫什么？忘记了。高材生。对，竟然不想教我，真假？哼，以后有你后悔的。哼。
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
哦，那好酷哦！嗨。
Sebastian, there you are.
Sebastian，
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
嗯，
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
刚刚那
Aside
只
from wanton
很
destruction
皮的
of
那个只
property,，he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
爱搞破坏，然后还喜欢告
How
密，
concerned should I be about the
这
library?
个设定
Madam
绝
Strickland
了。
doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her.
他跟他有过爱恨情纠葛，我以为是爱恨情仇，吓到我。学生跟老师有爱恨
I'll
情
meet
仇
you，later.
禁忌师生恋，真恐怖。我这个人，哎，他那个，哦，偷偷摸摸，偷偷又摸摸。
That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now.
怎么就来无影
There's
去
a
无踪
spell
了
you？ should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll
灭
appear
幻
as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
幻灭啊！啊，灭幻。那我要先装上去。啊，那要先换哪个掉？先换火好了。
We must remain unseen.
附近的敌人将感知问号并调查，可疑行为被权威人物抓到会导致任务失败。哦，侦测距离不知道是多远啊。
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright.
有血嘞！
Do you see her desk behind
别
me?
的家
The key is in the drawer of that desk.
钥匙在啊，哪个桌子我没看到，完蛋
Create
了
a。distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key.
哦
I'll，meet you outside of the restricted section.
他叫我去偷钥匙，然后他引开他注意，怎么想都是我比较危险。直接问一句，为什么要钥匙？
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key.
都是你小子害的，要去偷钥
I
匙，
get
稀
you
巴
in.
烂
I，always keep my word. Trust me.
真的是双 Q 哎。啊，可是钥匙在哪里也忘记了呢。哦，吓到我！
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a
Oh my god！我刚刚被那个箱子卡住了，动不了。哎呀，我还被自己人吓到。 但突然一个砰起来，搞惊掉。
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
快跑快跑，很急很急！看不到我看不到我看不到我，他是瞎子他是瞎子他是瞎子他是瞎子！妈妈咪
Perhaps
呀
not！so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
哦，原来是要下去，我就在这。在未被发现的话，使用者可以将移入到所需位置。瞄准模式 ，OK。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
他没看到别人，为什么我不看？看错了，看错了，看错了！好恐怖，好恐怖啊！好害怕啊！对啊，我也以为啊。
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
那你他在正对面，我要怎么跑啊？
Not sure what I.
哇，超难的！他直接就正对这个接口哎、欸。
Quietly now.
啊，什么东西？
Ghost, don't let her see you.
咦，他在往我这走啊！
You want? Must we?
屁啦！我已经用那了，然后还先转过我这边哦。丢人！我好难啊！
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
好，让我射远一点，弄到这边。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
他飘过来没？没有。为什么他不飘过来？哎，我还把他往那里引！我靠，我是天才！哎，他来，他来，多射几遍，以防万一，躲这。啊！他干嘛上来？我没了吗？没有，还在。他转头就死定了。结果兄弟， 不会吧？哎，你好。哎，走，你走错边，很急，快！超级紧张。刚才在走我家嘞，熟门熟路。然后换这一只。哈！怎么往我这？操！兄弟，结果，操！那个同学是来搞的吧？
Should be in the clear now. No need for us.
我以为他会抓我，结果刚刚那次应该是后面的人抓我。
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne,
找药
so
给
she
他
can。return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think?
哇，隐藏可以开箱子，那我刚刚那箱子应该
Does the
开的。
Hogwarts
对了，
matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what,
晚上看那个
precisely?
真的很恐怖
I'll
哎
know it。when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
现在不就可以开吗？我是隐形的。嘿，什么声音？这个的声音吗？吓到宝宝了。哟，
Who have we here? The best
我就知道
and his new little friend.
你死定了，我直接把它干掉。
Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt.
什么东
Now
西？
go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
我还修理嘞。以防万一，先把这用了。
Reparo.
害怕吧？现在就剩我一个人走这么黑的地方，好恐怖哦。哦，路在这，黑到我看不清
Of
路在
course,
哪。
traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it.
雅典娜神庙。我走不下去，走不下去。哦，声音好恐怖哦，而且还有这个声音，要把我吓死。
Where might this lead?
哪里有箱子？哦，这个哦，对，我都没看到。拿了个围巾。哦，进去了。 监听的秘密。我被他鬼。
Revelio.
啊，不是这个。那我怎么过去？
I need to wake up that rune over there.
啊，就这样，我好，我这么帅的吗？哇！
Lumos. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
哦。X 是什么？哇！哇！我太帅了吧！ 我以为就一只。古代魔法会透过哦，连续10次就会充能。哦，它可以恢复少量生命值，少量，我需要的是大量。哦，右下角那2个满了，我就可以开大了。哦 ，OK， 没错啊。哇，这什么亮亮的？好黑，好黑，好害怕！还有。 没有那个装那个，我要装一下我的，这样等一下比较好。
Lumos.
害怕就点我的灯，我靠！极限，太极限了，真的。
To where?
怎么旁边有亮亮的？哦，轮流的啊。
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
提高警觉，发现箱子。左边一个，右边一个。先看有这里多少6只怪，3 kill。停！我靠，不止，7、8只，妈妈咪呀！
Incendio.
哇，是这么近啊！
Incendio.
啊，那火，我靠，被偷屁屁了！
Protego.
4只。
Accio.
哎，我没按到。
Incendio. Accio.
哎，我刚才没用到。哎呀，我没有那个吗？
Accio. Protego.
哎，没事。救命！没有回血，快速！哎，再回血，那没事。
It is a book after all.
哇哦！他来了，他来了，他进剧情。真的，他牌面好大哦，反正比我的大。我自己开了。哎，它有那个哦，储存记忆的。嘿嘿，哎，打了个架，脸有点油，洗一下。哎，还是他们那个。这样没有水了。开花了。Mr. Monster 米老鼠。哇，这边绿了哎，这片地。啊，咱们那个酷酷上，觉得自己做了一件善事，点点头。那这是什么表情？为什么是这个表情？哦，是他长大了。
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
罗克伍之前是教授。
You are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we...
很相信他以前是教授。
recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
哦，所以他们都是古代魔法的。
Traces that appear when a
Wow.
particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train
他
you
不
to
会
wield
最后
such
变成大
magic,
魔头了吧？
you must
这么
first
神奇。
master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
他没答应哎，他笑着走了，看起来好诡异。
Sebastian.
真的。
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
Again?
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
被很危险
You're a bright
哦。
Don't waste
这
this.
水晶鬼长得超大妹的，
there was nobody else. I came alone.
哇，好朋友，不愧是我兄弟。
What will your uncle say?
也很好恶哦，他还不亲哦。哎呀，好可怜。寻找哦，我地方被冲啊，无处可走，我也忘记我从哪里来的。Now？ 哦，有了！哇，冲啊！冲啊！我以为一出来就会被抓。嘿嘿，这是什么？嗯？传一传吧。哪个比较近啊？这个。楼兰。
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. There's only one page in the book.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. 嗯，路过了，又路过了。书籍去找教授 ，OK。哦，他有
You cannot be serious.
老天狼星。
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
真的，我看到的，亲眼目睹，我2只眼睛都看到了。哦，4只，我还戴了眼镜。
Inconceivable. It's Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
我留意我的朋友。等一下，有什么简历？我们还有学霸的装扮。哦，这是手柄啊，看起来都不好看。眼镜，哇，这好丑啊！变更外观太丑了。金色的。哦，这个是遇到收件了，库存。哦，那个信。OK。
I would like to talk to you about
霍格米村
and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
啊，终究还是要跟那个女的见面。猪，凤凰，你在搞吧？
And then proceed to see me in my classroom.
领导呢？啊，不就是？这里是刚刚地图，目前大部分地图都被迷雾所覆盖。哦。 小村庄是位于世界各地的小型社区。夏霍格米村，夏霍格米村6，还是主播施咒的时候也会念咒语。天才。 我会念啃大瓜就好了。你就要这么就可以打。我没可以讲，那他这丢，我才不会去。对啊，对啊，会啃大瓜就好了。 索命咒是什么？忘记了。哎，我没有点到任务。哦，就是啃大瓜。好色哦！这个女孩要跟我见面。 这是穿着，去武器走哎，那我肯定先要去武器走啊。好，我要怎么接？啊，我要去哪里？哦，追踪了，出发。火烧，火烧，我一定有啊，火烧。啊，怎么？而且，这任务是要干嘛？我再看一眼。哦，就是敌人。一次火烧，攻击多个目标。地图啊，但是我不是个人奋斗的欸，那我就放心了。好，放心了。我现在是不会出去让你看我的衣服的。哎，但是背面你也看不清，我是假的哈利啊，我字不一样哎，你再看一次。哎，箱子还有分等级 ，Oh my god！ 现在是要，哦，我是要找谁？누구세요？我是要找假。还是我先去上课好了，没事干了，只能先去上课。有办法，克服怕服，这是可以说的吗？冲啊！
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it.
哟，看来第一饼。那是温家什么什么沙拉，好吃的沙拉哦。又是等级锁定。温家店拉维阿萨。 漂浮咒。哇，这个教授好年轻哦，好正哦。
A little treat for your auntie.
给你阿姨的一点心意。
Hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
完了，被看到我是什么院了？有可能，我讲了他就突然看。按那个吧，长发公主。哇，等一下不会有那个吧？会尖叫的那个。耳朵会不会炸掉？ 完了，是，完了，好像是，怎么办？那我的耳朵呢，兄弟？哦，有变小了，还好，我不敢拔。很要求哎，还要叫了！啊，是本呀，咪咪橘宝宝。我的头。好像没有买好，真有买好，我买好。
should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
哎呀，我也是这样子想的。
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
可能这就是主角吧，就是这么帅。
Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to. I wonder if.
哎，教授要跟我聊天，你们两个挡我，真是。
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
他念懂吗
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
这样就好了。然后嘞，现在刚开始，不然成了。要瓦固9分钟。
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready
回神魔呀！
Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
手指会被咬的。下雨了，你那里下雨了？
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the
Hello,
other day.
it's me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
啊？为什么？会咬人就叫我先走啊！谢谢你啊。你可真是个
Nice
好
work
人
in
呢。
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian, and he's good.
Yeah.
Thinks he's really good. Here we are, home of the Chinese. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your finger. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
哇，仙人掌！开启道具轮，道具轮就是什么 ？Tab。哦。哦。哎，我按住啦，刚刚没按住。然后嘞？哎，啊，不是打他哦，是。
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
他等下不会来咬我了吧？不会这么要求
Honking
吧？
daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
然后呢？想一下。
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
就放他们在地上这样哦。哎，我就好，就啊，不是我人不是我杀的，人不是我杀的，也可以偷拔菜。还有没有让我？还有没有让我拔一下？没了吗？好可惜哦。下次一定多拔一点。教授，我回来了，教授。哪个啊？这个啊。
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always
哦，
wear
邓来
our
哦，
dragonhide
邓来
gloves,
哦。
I shall end
I
up
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand
it.
That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern
这个菜还没好，还有4分钟。魔药学，这个任务也太难了吧！那我先去魔药学好了。等一下他回来收我的菜。救鬼哦！救鬼哦！冲过头。呜！哎，走过头。
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk.
上课，上课。上完一节课，再来另外一节。
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
要做回血的药了。 我以为是我要做，看来是不用了。
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction.
我疯狂。怎么那么慢？我不理解。 是哎。
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potion.
我以为是故意的。
Could be disastrous.
哦。对啊，我花束疯狂转哎，我想说，要这么用力哦，好用力的说。 嚼起来，嚼起来！差点手就咬烂了。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
教授来一口。
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade,
不会是你吧，凤凰？不会吧？
Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit
我
more.
发现我下面那一行字的那个名字写错了，
We'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
跟我的游戏的 ID 不一样，超好笑。
My parents considered keeping me home from school
我
this
突然
year
想
after
到，
the rumors of a goblin
啊，
rebellion.
我怎么突然要收集那个是什么东西？我怎么就要收集了？一定要吗？不可以不要吗？哦，就是他这个课要去收集的。哦，我是要去哪里收集？啊，我们又要放弃了。还有什么？火灰蛇蛋、黑暗杂种犬。OK， 完全不知道在哪里。
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
不会要自己去种吧？不可能吧？都会用魔法了，还不叫他自己转？对啊，我也是这样子想的啊，为什么要自己转？所以那个我是要去哪里啊？就是这个蛋蛋，他也没有给我标啊，还是在外面？哎，按住，按世界有吗？好像。 它也没显示啊！对啊，我要通灵，去找在哪里？库存。哦，我刚刚偷偷摘的。迷路了，要不今天就先开到这里。找不到方向，我迷失了方向。他要的我不知道去哪里，难道要现场 Google 了吗？哎，我先去拿我的那个，我的，哎，不是这边吗？不是这边，那是这边吗？不是这边。 不能啊！哎，我点了，就是他叫我去追踪目标完成或放弃啊！他一定要我先做完这个，然后才能可以。我已经在追踪了，但是他没有说要去哪里。 对啊，啊？什么意思？我做了什么？
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
关你屁事！
And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
哪里来的小喽啰啊？还想问我这种事吗？
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
又是红毛家的吗？
Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort.
对。
but she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
你缺材料跟我有什么关系？
I simply need a
我
single
不理
Hooper
解。
feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't.
哦，
Hooper feathers
帮
aren't
我帮
that
我收
valuable.
了。
Sharp won't even miss it.
我要拒绝他。
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort
直
something
接
else out.
拒绝他，我好坏哦，超坏的。看一下，贝德罗特地区。哎，我们啊，在哪里啊？瞎了。啊，确实哎，老好了。哎，这个恶婆鸟巢，恶婆鸟巢。哦，看不到在哪里。难道我得走过去？啊，一个一个找。我看一下，哇，超远呢！这是确定的吗？我还没有那个可以骑的，也没有可以飞的哎。Oh my god！ 那个呢？我那个飞天的车给我来一辆。太远了吧！救命哦！还是我看一下有哪里可以先飞。这也可以吗？你至少先让我到这吧，还是不行。学校门口嘞？学校门口在哪里？学校门口。这里还没开点，好，出口又不能直接点，那他干嘛用这个出口啊？有事吗？我说我们在出口底下啊，这里也没有，可以吗？不行啊，没有地方飞，我只能走了，确实。好，我记住了这个游戏。哎，返回任务区。我要在这里怎么收集？什么意思？等一下，是这边吗？那个紫紫的地方。啊！就在你这，什么东西呀？赶快全部都摸了，全部都是我的。确实哎，但是我不给他，等不到吧？等不到吧？我不给他。对啊，我以为要叫我去的，我想说到底要去哪里，然后他也没有指示，他就一圈紫紫的，超级不明显。谢谢啊。哦，烧好了，咻。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
啊，
Wait,
我还要再调吗？不是已经有了吗？ 啊！他们在干嘛？
Dragon Dog, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr.
那我现在要干嘛？
Weasley?
不是调好了吗？
That'll be points from Gryffindor
Huh?
again.
老叔，哦，老叔在这里啊，没看到。
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on
你有
task.
个坏坏的想
Class
法
is，so eventful.
你
I saw Mr.
想
Weasley
对
speaking with you
NPC
earlier.
干嘛？
He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare
拿
occurrence.
去卖，
And you do well to remember that you're not a
拿
potions
去
master
卖，
quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of
代
how to combine
替
various
小药
ingredients,
丸。
you should gain an understanding of the
什么意
ingredients
思？
themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
直接去帮谁？
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
好强哦！
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's
对呀
inspiration.，
啊，我即马画这个。任务，任务，任务，任务。我好像一定要去哎，这里怎么是像学生一样生活？啊，不想去，不想去找他。我先上个厕所再来好了，再来找他。OK，诶，按错了。我这里吼，我要去迄个村找娜娜。娜娜不知道在哪里。诶，不是西吗？难道是夏吗？哦。哦，没有，在这个，是这。 啊，为什么我那个路是要去哪里啊？是因为我追踪的这个吗？哦，移除 ，OK，OK，OK。啊，不过我要传送点呢，有没有地方？好像没有，这好像最近的地方，因为我记得我那2个前面都没有点可以。出发吧，出发！哎，那里好像有，不是人啊，我以为是东西可以捡，看错了，886。什么时候我才可以？哎，我们走过了，我走错路了吗？哎，没有，哦，在这。为什么要走这里？我再看一下附近有没有点，顺便开一下。啊不吼，每次出来，这里也有一个，哎，冲！冲！或许有东西摸吗？啊？什么声音？不可能，我过去就把那个踢爆了吧？不可能吧？突然蹦了一声，吓到了。好远呐，太远了吧？哎，这个，摸一下哦。点个蘑菇哦。哦，是那个蘑菇。想说突然有那个稀疏的声音。不要！我先换一下那个魔法。等下又要打架，总有不祥的预感。每次出去村庄都会被打，有个衰。对啊，东摸摸西摸摸的啦。好远，太远。我什么时候？那是谁家？想要进去偷偷摸摸。有问号哎，是什么店吗？咦，好黑。有人吗？没有人。哇，有钱呢。
Revelio。
场地管理员哦，场地管理员。哦，还有东西吗？看起来是没有咯。快跑！哎，这怎么那么像海格？哎，海格是注射吗？好像不太像。不得不说，哦，这个场景，我要是骑扫帚就好了。脚都要断掉了。
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty.
My friend.
How are you?
I'm well.
偷偷摸摸大跑。
I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
我介意。
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
New home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out to
眼观四面，耳听八方，谢谢你啊！
I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
真的是谢谢呢。
Be on your guard.
他干嘛丢高？
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
在讲话。哦，那两个吗？应该是吧。协助陌生人，怎么连陌生人都要帮他了？我明明就是来这里当最伟大的黑魔法师，没有了。 我乱走了。
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
这两个一看就很快。
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here.
Oh. 来了，他来了。女的啊 ，Oh my god！ 你可以查询有关敌人的宝贵建议。
Get over here, you insolent and hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my dead body!
You're going to regret that.
有吗？没了。
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive.
要死！我前面数了好几次的时候，你没看到？
ready to dispatch me to get to you.
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a
他的
book
外
of
婆。
students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant
这
potioning.
还是
Has
个
her
百
own
合。
shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
结果是只给我5个，我以为他给我一堆。
As well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
对吧？我觉得很离谱。
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
怎么这个是什么？哪里有柴？我没看到柴耶。有需要了吗？哦，会点火吗？
Incendio!
哦，
The
是。
flames make the pyre sink.
哎，没烧到。没烧到。
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
啊，所以还有顺序的咩？
Incendio!
一个。没中。这样。
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
没东西啊，我刚刚看到还有东西。天，哇！啊，他就走了？是这样子哎，我以为是送给我的礼物。好难过哦。
Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
超级失落。等一下，火米村好像可以直接飞。哦不行。我怎么在那里？我怎么点在那里？不懂哎。喇叭花，头好像可爱。冲啊！跑跑跑，向前跑。好远，300多。
This place has seen better days.
有没有人在秀恩爱啊？我在跑步，他们两个在秀恩爱，凭什么？半路吗？偷偷摸摸，偷偷摸摸，偷偷摸摸，偷偷摸摸。谈恋爱？啊，结果是两个女的，白河 ，sorry， 搞错了，再来一次。我可以直接爬上去吗？应该可以，不用那么乖乖吧？直接敲绝技，那可不可以爬高一点的？看一下。嘿咻，嘿咻，嘿，哟，嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿嘿，耶，嘿嘿，冲冲冲！不愧是我，中间应该没什么东西。嘿嘿，不会有人不查，哦，有时间了，搞我惊掉啊！这个都能直接摔下去，这个就不让我跳，好，真有你的。
Revelio.
看一下哪里有什么好东西，看起来暂时是没有啊。
Watch out! It's the troll slayer of Hogsmeade.
来了，老弟。
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig,
My
speaks highly of you
friend.
and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I don't know, Mr. Ollivander. Perhaps Professor Fig overestimates my abilities.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that. Eleazar Fig is not one for false flattery. If he believes in you, there is good reason. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to jackdaws. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
One would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power
什么意思？有那根棒棒就很安心。
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
先看一下附近有没有那个传送点。哦，有，哎，我应该直接飞的，我这个小天才呢，小天才呢，真的是爽 Q。哇塞，我今晚要去倒位？有些要去吃挑些味达。哎，我可以从这里来吗？嗯，怎么不能点？我可以了。还是要到这个塔，那我可以飞着。啊，他还不让我起扫把，我也是没有办法的呢。还没有去飞行课，不知道是不是这个原因。5年级了还不会起扫把，真的是。哦，都5年级了，这个暗的有点像恐怖片会出现的东西。哎，我来了。我真正是，怎么雾这么大呀？又这么黑。
Lumos，
给自己亮一下。嗯，我忘记我有魔法了。怎么感觉这样子看更恐怖啊 ？Oh my god， 太亮了。我这样看这个学校，哇，哇哦，好像米奇妙妙屋。猫头鹰。
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
哎，有箱子，还好我那个，差点就错过了哦。
Lumos.
又是旋转楼梯，希望不会
Don't mind
吐。
me, elves. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
不开，直接点。
I recognize those handles. The
召
summoning
唤
charm
咒
should do the trick. Accio! I'd best keep looking.
寒鸦雕像。
This'll do nicely. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or
哎，我收藏了
statues
吗
of？jackdaws.
没看到。
No statues here. Revelio.
放去它要栖息的地方，我怎么知道放哪里？嗯，哎，可以把哎，动看没有去吧？
Revelio.
这个吗？可是不让我们放哎。没。哦，上面。
Accio. Here's a welcome surprise.
还有吗？
Revelio.
还有这两个，那我要怎么放？可是我没有。还是我没有，还是我没有。你就上去，上去看看。
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
果然，这么多个。
Accio. I'll take that, thank you.
我被掉下去，
I'd best keep looking.
危险！啊，它
Nothing.
还只有下去的感觉，我害怕呀！我在这里。
No statues here.
OK，
I'd best keep looking.
真的。
What's happening?
哎呀，有够要求。这怎么叫的这么喊？啊啊啊！哎，我去，吓到宝宝了。
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years?
理查杰作就是这个哦。
Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But
耍
that's a
帅
story
耍
for
帅把
another
自己
day.
耍没了。
You stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After
有一
which I
阵风，
felt, well,
然后他
lightheaded.
头不见了。
That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was,
真的。
so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet
感觉
you
做
there.
到那个
If
任务
you
就
don't
差不
mind the
多了。
sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the
被
pages
弹
are
头的
yours
哭
for the taking.
我的水水快喝完了。竞技森林，竞技，这个吧。누구세요？是呱呱哎。 等一下，怎么有人密我？喇叭花，巴拉巴拉巴。哎，我必须先学会缴械咒哦。 那我要怎么表？对啊，瓜被狗一样。对不起，是我的。原来是你小子。 我要完成2个才有那个，那我要怎么选嘞？你是丢高哦？你也可以变回来。 书本的失落书页，失落书需要去，但我这个要找谁打？需要去这个吗？球场比赛，闪躲翻滚成功。 避开，没办法。哎，我可以让你们来看我的世界啊！你们想看吗？活火烧。 我先去打一下。你电脑开不了一点。 我是说，哪是你，是我好不好？跟你有什么关系？我游戏可以开着啊，但你不行啊。我是可以开着在玩另外游戏的啊，我本来就可以啊。他电脑不行吧？让我先看一下。对啊，你们可以。要是我在跟 DC 的说话，你不在的世界。超好笑，我们那是打传说的群，与你无关，超好笑。你，对啊，你可以练等啊，反正就是他没开的时候，你们就去那个啊练等。我是因为没差，我一直都是最高的。没有啊，我不管创哪个角色，我都是那个同样的等级。我要看任务，对啊对啊，我只是名字不一样而已。世界不一样啊，世界不一样，是我的等级跟背包是一样的。但世界会是一样的。
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant!
Yes.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Loot.
Akio.
I'll let you have that one. Akio.
TVA 是什么？
Try to beat that.
哎，我这个可以用吗？哎，哇，被弹了！哎呀
，1000
块
think you were a match for me. Akio.
怎么会碰到啊？气死我了！这个位置，结果老兄。 哇！全都撞到，这也太难躲。
Wait, did I win? I won.
太赢了！啊，把它丢掉。啊！
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
现在不行。
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
晨晨，这个都要开小号进来，好色哦，是他。再来一次，就对，行吧。
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh?
意犹未尽是吧？我才没有。
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. all in the wrist.
Accio.
啊！我是鬼吧？
Accio.
哎，那我对对对，哎，他怎么撞人啊？
Try to beat that.
啊，砍到了，这很难对准呢。
Nothing to it.
好，那我得到蓝色的才能赢哎，那怪一点好了。哎，还是我直接这样子写的算了。
Accio.
好了，不说了，2颗跟鬼一样。
Lucky shot.
笑死了，是2颗，好扯。
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
No.
The time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone.
什么？我已经赢你了哎！你在哭哭哦？啊？啊？我刚没赢吗？我不是2个那个吗？啊？哦 ，shit！ 我要哭死！我那个撞到，神奇。 这个到底要打谁呀？他也没有地点啊，要去哪里找敌人？啊，这个吗？ 挑错的，这好像可以耶。哎，我再看一眼，它干嘛？好像是躲10次，然后一直烧他们。OK， 躲10次，烧5次。我忘记要飞点。 躲10次，烧5次。你好，你好，こんにちは。
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
怎么变成2打4了？我不理解。组队但不适合你啊？哦。
Incendio。
还忘记紫色是什么？没锁上。 电话，我现在没空，我要锁了。我忘记前面的是什么了。谁呀？给我电话。
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
哦，是我堂姐。
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Mm.
Good luck out there.
你就别睡了。哎，没闪到。
Act like a winner.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Don't shy away now.
Incendio.
我要死了！回血，不让我吃药。完了，啊狙！我按错，我按成 H。我是堂姐，你是在哭哭啊？
I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
你现在就变性，谢谢。 哎，哦，
Incendio. Protego.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Protego. You're better than that.
Incendio.
哎，我怎么没动？
Leviosa.
Confringo. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Incendio.
Find the one.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Leviosa. Confringo.
一直不让我回血。
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
我已经忘记前面那些颜色的是什么了啦。
Act like a winner.
Leviosa. Ringo. Incendio.
啊，死了！后水，后水。
There goes my way.
Leviosa.
怎么是他先点到我？
Incendio.
哎，没烧到他。
Accio.
狂蹲，狂蹲，蹲蹲蹲蹲蹲。哦，手按到快烂掉。
What a victory! You've won the
你
tournament!
走了，呱呱走了。呱呱嘞，my baby。
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor
失
goes
败了
the
3次的
prize.
饭局，谢谢。
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment.
好好
Now
陶
that
醉在
we've
自己的成
definitively
就。
crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
那我那个任务有没有完成？哎，在白天出席黑魔法防御课。还好我刚刚躲那么多次，终于成功了。这是什么？为什么亮亮的？什么意思？没办法睡觉？哦，对啊，没办法，因为他一开始只会给一栋房子。所以我才说要不要开我的世界，而且等一下他们回去叫他们，就是他们开的时候叫他们把床只要留一张在琪琪那里就好，因为每个人都可以睡同一张床。
I hope you were able to take care of every...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. 按错，怎么会有按错的？这会失败吗？
没有失败。
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
去武器走，终于有了。这只能放4个啊，那我肯定把火的这个用掉啊。去武器，哎，去武器在哪里？哦，这个眼睛业障重。
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
哦，他跟他聊天。
Did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of
哦，他跟我同个
Ravenclaw
学院。
like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
随时处理起来。那我应该可以去了吧？哦，可以了，但我有点想修了。修，先飞过去。先飞过去，然后下播。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
OK， 那我今天播到这，下播喽，再见。